I mean, I always wondered what made you a fan of that team right there, of that organization, whatever the case may be. Is it because your dad, your grandfather, an uncle, or your mom or somebody that got they've been fans of that team for years, so you grew up liking that team or those teams, or do you live is because you live in that city or that state? I mean, there's probably some people out there that are like, hey, I live in Oklahoma, man. The only professional team that's here is the Kansas, the Kansas City, the Oklahoma Thunder. So I'm a huge Thunder fan, and they just won the championship, and we're still one of the best teams. And that person's probably like 14 years old, like, yo, I'm always going to be a fan of this team for the rest of my life. This is who I'm going to root for, you know? But then we got people like in New York that they just have, you know, uh, multiple amounts of teams that they can root for, like California, Texas, and stuff, in all sports, MLB, NFL, NBA, NHL, you know. And now, of course, with the MLS or MSL, let me see, how do they have it on ESPN? Because I want to represent it that way. MLS. So, like, oh, I'm a team of these teams because of this or this player, or what's the reason? You like the jersey? What's the reason? Because I always figured, like, I always thought, matter of fact, like, hey, you're a fan of this team because when you were growing up, that's who you saw winning. Like for me, I can easily have been Dallas Cowboy fan, San Francisco 49ers fan, Pittsburgh Steeler fan, and I gravitated to the Dallas Cowboys. I even got criticized for buying a jacket of with the Dallas Cowboys on it. Like, you don't even know three players on that team besides Aikman, Irvin, and Emmett. So I was like, oh yeah, I don't know not everybody on the team, especially when I was growing up. They didn't have the multiple channels. They didn't have the NFL Network, MLB Network, all that kind of stuff where you can see your favorite team play everybody in the season, or you can watch multiple games, or whatever the case may be. When I was growing up, it was whatever the broadcasting network showed for CBS, NBC, what else? A I don't know, I don't remember the other channels, but they would basically show, the state. Like if you lived in Florida, you watched Florida teams. If you lived in New York, all you watched was New York teams. And then of course, the those particular teams played division rivals and those in the same conference and stuff like that. So you knew, you know, who the I would say who the rivalry was with or whatever. But to me it's like very interesting. How about if your parents are not sport fans, they're not into sports like that, but you as a, young teen, you're playing baseball or you're playing basketball or whatever the case may be, and you're like, yeah, I root for this squad. I would love to know why you are a fan of that team. Hit me up in the comments below. Appreciate you for listening. This is Starting Lineup Podcast. Your host, Hands Down Sports, at Marquee.
Hands down. Hands down. Hands